I'm okay with letting this go. I should survive it, so it should allow me to get to move off. And also, if they have a jump off counter in the back, I kind of don't really want this to be healthy. Ah, shoot. Okay. Oh, that's beautiful. I don't think I bait here. Because I want to keep myself boosted. If I debuff them, they can swap out and clear it, right? Especially if they don't shield. Okay, they shield. Okay. Can we one shot? I don't know. It's gonna be close. Come on, Morpeko. Oh, let's go. All right. I like that. Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well. Today I have a Color Cup team for you all. I know a lot of people think that Color Cup is pretty RPS and alignment dependent, and I'm here to say they're probably right. It's not a great meta, but this is a pretty fun team that I had some success in, so I want to share with you all. It does feature Morpeko, which is one of the newer additions to Pokemon Go, and then I have Double Grass in the back, Shadow Shift Tree, and a Shadow Jumpluff. Of course, you can run the non-Shadow variants of Shift Tree and Jumpluff, and honestly, it's probably better. I just, want to give the Shadow a shot. I think non-Shadow Shift Tree is almost definitely better because it's so frail already, and it already hits hard, so you don't really need extra damage. Jumpluff, I think you could also make the argument that the non-Shadow is better. Either way, it's definitely an option. I would consider also maybe running Acrobatics instead of Aerial Ace on the Jumpluff if it's non-Shadow, but I think Aerial Ace still has a lot of utility with a bait move as well. But let's take a look at two back-to-back sets I ran with this team and see how it went. Before we get into the battles, I want to give a big shout out and thank you to all my patrons who've been supporting my content creation. If you'd like private one-on-one coaching, scrims against me, some of my league guides and strategies ahead of time, or even tune into my live stream battles, feel free to sign up through the Patreon link down below. To kick things off, we do face the Shadow Quagsire in the lead, which is unfortunately not a great matchup for the Morpeko in any way, shape, or form, but we have Double Grass in the back. And, like I said, this meta a little bit RPS. Maybe not one of my favorites from Niantic, but it is what it is. Unfortunately, we do have to come into a Typhlosion with a lot of energy. However, we do want to see this taken out sooner than later, so there's that. I'm going to just go for the Surefire move, and they shield, which is not the end of the world, mainly because now the doors are open for Energy Ball to one-shot the Quagsire. But unfortunately, they had a lot of energy. Do I survive this Thunder Punch? No, I don't. Yeah, so this is actually pretty bad. I do manage to get the Aerial Ace off, but they catch it on the Quagsire. And if I were to guess, they probably have another Fire type in the back. I don't know. But either way, this Stoner is going to do way too much to me. So, team not off to a great start, but I wanted to show you all the matchups that I end up running in with this set. Also, not a great matchup for sure. But we're met with a Shadow Zapdos. Definitely an interesting pick. There's a decent amount of Zapdos in this meta, I think, so it's actually not the craziest thing to see. Am going to get hit by that Drill Peck. However, again, in these situations where you draw out one of the counters, you just hope that your third Pokemon can potentially sweep. So that Thunderbolt actually does quite a bit of damage. I'm going to go for back-to-back Ore Wheels. We have it. Throwing on Charge Jack priority, which is nice, because now I can hit the Serperior with a boosted Ore Wheel. Dark, neutral, a lot of damage, and then now we have the Jumpluff, and they have their own Morpeko, which is actually quite nice for me. I think I shield the first one here, yeah, otherwise they could potentially go Psychic Fang, so they do go straight for the Ore Wheel, and at this point, I don't really have any reason to bait, so I'm going to go straight for the Energy Ball. We take them out. It's probably their best call to call potential bait, because otherwise they don't really win that anyway, so good play on their end too, but we drew out the Zapdos and clear the way. So, against opposing Jumpluff leads. Now, usually I say swap Shift Tree, but you don't really want to swap Shift Tree into this. So, what I usually try to do is try to catch an Energy Ball sometime. They even bait me with Aerial Ace, which is not ideal. But I just need to hope to try to catch a move on my Jumpluff. And I'm not even going to bait here. Unfortunately, they don't throw a move right away. But we know it's Aerial Ace, so I don't have to fear Acrobatics. Some people might be crazy enough to run both, but I think most won't. We get that Charge Attack priority off too. Oh man, only bit my tongue. Not ideal. Okay, So this looks like it's just straight Hydro Cannon, which is nice. Allows me to get this move off. We'll probably get their final shield, which is really, really good. And now I come in Shift Tree, and we got the Gastro on the back. So fantastic a way to beat them in that one. But yeah, Morpeko definitely has a lot of interesting matchups for sure. It is super frail, but also hits like a, not even truck, like a freight train, honestly. I mean, just look at how much damage that does. I do want Charge Attack priority as well, so now I can just shield and just Thunder Shock down. They might swap out right away though, so let's see what they do. No, they give me the full farm down. Whoa. Yeah, and I just throw this, I just throw the Aura Wheel either way, because I know that no matter what that comes in, it's probably going to take at least neutral damage on it. And then we end up catching a move here too, which is perfect. Because, yeah, and then we draw the Zap. Oh, no, the Emolga, actually. Why did they come in? Yeah, Euphis actually makes a lot more sense. You know, Stunfisk makes more sense over the Emolga. So they have Acrobatics. But, again, we're in a really good position because all that extra energy banked. Really nice. Knowing your counts, knowing how to catch move stuff is definitely really important for using Morpeko. And because you really want to maximize as much as you can. As long as you can survive their fast attack, right? If they're just using Incinerate, you don't want to farm them too much damage. Farm them too much energy, I should say. Yeah, and then we're in a fantastic spot. I think I've lost one of my footage because I went 4-1 that set, but you only saw 3 of my wins. But going to a pretty good start. Obviously, that first matchup, pretty rough. Didn't even see the third Pokemon, but it's been going pretty smooth ever since. And there's quite a few matches that I lost the lead in, too. I was kind of slow on the swap here. Now, this thing obviously hits pretty hard, even though it's all resisted. So I'm just going to throw the Leaf Blade because I figured they're probably going to shield. Yeah, they do shield. And I just go another Leaf Blade at this point because I'm feeling pretty good. But honestly, I should have just swapped it a little bit sooner. That being said, we do get them to let that go. And then we get to the Foul Play, which is huge. If I land this, oh my gosh, so much damage. Alright, this is going to be a fast one. So we end up getting the Quagsire on the back, and we have the, yeah, they just quit, which makes sense. Another Jumpluff lead. For Jumpluff, again, I like to try to catch the Energy Ball. Getting the first Aura Wheel off is nice. There's really no need to throw on Charge Attack priority because you want to just boost up your damage as soon as possible. I landed too, which is nice. And I'm trying to catch. They don't throw. That's okay, though, because, again, unless you're running Acrobatics, which most aren't, you can actually survive 2 aerial waves, no problem. I'm not going to shield end this stuff. I'm going to save my shield from Morpeko and the Shift Tree. They're both super frail. And I do throw... they catch, actually. Really good catch from my opponent here on the Quillfish. But I do manage to get to another Aerial Ace, which is nice. Energy Ball would have done more damage, but I think double Aerial Ace might be more, actually. I'm going to go for the full Thunder Shock down. I'm going to get a lot of energy here, and I'll have a move for the Jumpluff as well. And I don't think they have a Energy Ball either way, so they can't throw a move even if they... So I could probably just wait to see what comes in. It's their own Morpeko. This is interesting for sure. I might try to catch a move on my Shift Tree. Let's see. No, I just swapped straight with the Shift Tree. This actually does a decent amount of damage. But I'm going to let it go because if I don't have shields in the back end, this Morpeko is going to sweep me. But look at that. Resisted too. Yeah, now we're in slight trouble. I have to watch out for the potential catch on the Jumpluff. Yeah, I mean, I kind of have to throw this anyway, right? Otherwise, they're going to Fairy Wind me down. And we get to another Leaf Blade. A little unfortunate because they get a Thunder Shock through. So I think now it comes down to Charge Attack priority. Yeah, it's going to come down to that. And we lose it. I mean, look at my CP. It's not ideal for Charge Attack priority purposes. But I just use the best I have. So if I baited a Psychic Fangs at any point in time in that Morpeko head-to-head, I win that. But well played by my opponent for sure. The catch on the Quillfish, honestly, was really nice for them. Going straight Aura Wheel here is a little risky because you just take so much damage. So that's why I'm actually going for the baits here instead. And Typhlosion is really frail, so they'll probably shield themselves. Can I get another Psychic Fangs off? No, not quite. That being said, this is not looking great. That Typhlosion has a ton of energy on top of that. So yeah, not ideal. I think I swap over. Oh, okay, I catch. I actually like this play a lot. I mean, I kind of forgot I did it, but I think it was well played by me. Now I get a bunch of energy. Typhlosion's going to have a lot of energy as well, but I have energy on my Shift Tree, and I still have 2 shields. That's always really good. They're going to throw right away, which means I get a Fairy Wind through, and then they have a Dugong. Oh, what's up, bro? It's not a great matchup for me, but I could go for the combo play, which is exactly what I do. And I think I have one Aerial Ace banked. Yeah, so we're going to throw on Charge Attack priority. Going to shield up. No real reason to risk like tanking the Thunder Punch. I don't think it KOs, but why would I risk it? We get on Charge Attack priority and we win. Despite the Typhlosion farm down from the beginning, coming out with a ton of energy. But yeah, the Psychic Fang's bait really helped because I was going to get both shields off of that. So this Alolan Marowak is interesting because it's running a Hex. So I actually have a lot more utility into this, and actually my Shiftry Shield Wall is off unless we're running Flame Wheel. But let's see what they do here. Yeah, now I'm going to swap. I end up catching a move, which is really nice, so I don't have to spend another shield. Oh my goodness. Let me give my cat a little some chin scritches, some scratches here to see if we could appease her a little bit. But she might want to leave, and that's fine. You know, can't really tell a cat what to do. That being said, Shiftry is going to town. We get a shield back, which is nice. I get denied a Thundershock, which is a little bit unfortunate. However, we do still get to the Ore Wheel. Cat hair everywhere. Going up my nose. Okay, and this is really good for me because I could... oh, I think I just go straight for the Psychic Fangs. I'm not sure why I did that. Maybe I thought that I would grab a shield. Yeah, I do grab a shield. Sometimes when you just throw right when you have the move, it like throws people off because you're one away and they think, oh, maybe I'm second guessing myself. I, didn't count right. And obviously I was boosted as well, so a boosted Ore Wheel would be really bad there. All right, we do catch a Talonflame in the lead. Sometimes they run Thunder Punch. Let's see if this one does or doesn't. Okay, they're not. Okay, but sometimes they run Thunder Punch to have a little bit more utility because Chestnut did get Thunder Punch recently. Yeah, I don't like Thunder Punch either. But, alright, so we do come away with a decent amount of energy. I go for a slight undercharge, not quite enough. However, all this chip damage is actually quite nice. It's really hard to actually fully incinerate this thing down. So I am getting quite a bit of chip damage. Like, eventually this might be closing in on Thundershock range, which is going to be really good for me. And we get to another one. Whew! Yeah, Aerial Ace is definitely... The spam on it from Jumpluff is quite nice. Oh, wait, we actually just straight up take him out. Oh, yeah, now this is over. They just, let this Talonflame go completely. And... yeah, we're in a really commanding spot at this point, too. We still have the Morpeko in the back. Do I get to another move? Ooh. Brutal. Tough for them, but sometimes it's just how it goes. And yeah, I mean, they say swap the Chestnut, which is definitely not a great matchup for the Jumpluff. Jumpluff is pretty much everywhere in this meta, so maybe not the most ideal safe swap. But there we go, another 4-1 set. Could have been a 5-0 as well if I won Charge Attack priority or just baited in that other game in the Morpeko head-to-head. But anyway, really fun team. Pretty fast pace, so even if you don't like Color Cup, at least it goes by pretty quickly. You can get that Stardust and the charge TMs and all the resources you need from Go Battle League if you like. Learn your accounts, learn how to optimize, and you'll be able to make the most out of this team, particularly when you're using Morpeko. That being said, if you like this video, feel free to give it a like and share, subscribe for future content, hit that notification bell to get alerted right when I post a new video. And I'll probably go live on a live stream maybe on Thursday or Friday, so be on the lookout for that. And until then, I'll catch y'all later. Peace. Thank you.